students, welcome to all of you again in our mathematics lecture series of 11th standard. In the last lecture we already discussed a few very important concepts of this chapter, that is the straight line. That is what is the meaning of straight line, what is the meaning of inclination of a line, then slope of a line, and also that is the angle between intersecting lines. There are two very important concepts, that is if the two lines are parallel to each other, then how to find out the slope of the given two lines, and if the two lines are perpendicular to each other, then how to find out the slope of the given two lines. Okay, and last one, that is the angle between the two lines if the slope of the given two lines are to be given. Okay, these are all concepts have to be discussed in the last lecture. Now we have to start it here another concept of this chapter, and that is nothing but the equation of a line in a standard form. That is the first concept of this chapter. Firstly, what is the meaning of equation of a line? That is equation in x and y which is satisfied by the coordinates of all points on a line, no other than points, is called the equation of the line. That means if you have to take any line, okay, and if on the given line there are number of or infinite number of points, if these all the points satisfy an equation which are given in the form of x and y, then that equation is called to be an equation of a line. That means here is very important concept. The each and every point on the line satisfy the equation. Okay, that is very important concept. Okay, now we have to discuss here the various forms of the equation of the lines. Okay, that is a standard form of the equation of a line. Okay, here we have to take firstly that is x-axis, y-axis, and we have to take some lines which are parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. Now here we have to introduce the equations of all these lines, that is the standard lines. Here we have given that is our x-axis, that is our y-axis. Okay, these two axes are meet at the origin, that is. Then these lines which are intersected at point origin O, then what is the equation of the first line, that is x-axis, the line which lies on the x-axis. Then we know that each and every point on the x-axis is having the y coordinate is always 0, and therefore the equation of the x-axis is always that is y equal to 0. That is the first standard form of the equation of the x-axis. Similarly, we know that the y-axis, here that is our y-axis, that y-axis having each and every x coordinate is always 0, and therefore the equation of the y-axis is always in the form of that is x equal to 0. Okay, these are the simple form which are to be discussed in the 9th and 10th standard already. Okay, now the line which is parallel to x-axis, that is the L1 line which is parallel to x-axis, we know that the slope of the x-axis is always equal to 0. Okay, and therefore the equation of the given line is y equal to 0. Similarly, the line which is parallel to x-axis which perpendicular to y-axis at the point B, and therefore the equation of the line which is parallel to x-axis having the equation is always in the form of that is y equal to b. That is not the equation of a line. Any line parallel to x-axis is of the type y equal to b, where b is a constant. Okay, now the last case of this, that is if the given line which are parallel to y-axis, that means this is the line L2 which is parallel to y-axis, then in that case we know that line is perpendicular to x-axis at the point that is a comma 0. Okay, and therefore the line which is parallel to y-axis having the equation in the form of x equal to a. That means all the lines which are parallel to y-axis which in y-axis is of the type x equal to A. Is that clear? Where A is a constant. These are the equation of the line. लाइन ही एक्स ॲक्सिस वर असेल तर तेव्हा तिचं इक्वेशन y इक्वल टू 0 स्वरूपामध्ये असणार आहे. एखादी लाईन y ॲक्सिस वरती असेल तर तिचं इक्वेशन x इक्वल टू 0 हेच असणार आहे. जर एखादी लाईन काय असेल एक्स ॲक्सिसला पॅरलल असेल तर तिचं इक्वेशन हे नेहमीच y इक्वल टू b स्वरूपामध्ये असणार आहे. वेअर b इज अ कॉन्स्टंट. अँड जर एखादी लाईन ही वाय ॲक्सिसला पॅरलल असेल तर त्या लाईनचं इक्वेशन हे एक्स इक्वल टू ए या स्वरूपाचंच असणार आहे. तर हे काय अतिशय महत्त्वाचे असणारे स्टँडर्ड फॉर्म आपण पाहिलेले आहेत. आता त्यानंतर आपल्याला पाहिजे आहे तर दिलेली जी लाईन आहे ती जर एक्स ॲक्सिसला पण पॅरलल नाही, एक्स ॲक्सिसवर पण नाही, एक्स ॲक्सिसला पॅरलल पण नाही, वाय ॲक्सिसवर पण नाही, वाय ॲक्सिसला पण पॅरलल नाही, ज्या लाईन्स नॉन व्हर्टिकल और नॉन हॉरिझॉन्टल असणार आहे. दॅट मीन्स द लाईन्स विच आर non-vertical or non-horizontal, then how to find out the equation of the given line? That means the given line which intersected to both x-axis and y-axis. Then what is the equation of the given line? That how to be discussed in the next form. That is the standard form. Okay. Here we have to given the equations of a line in standard form. The equations of non-vertical and non-horizontal lines are in different forms. These different forms are in the following ways. That is first form, point slope form, or it is also called an slope point form. आता इथं आपल्याला काय दिलेलं आहे, एक पॉईंट दिलेला आहे x कॉमा किंवा x1 कॉमा y1 आणि त्याबरोबर त्या लाईनचा आम्हाला स्लोप दिलेला असेल तर तेव्हा त्या लाईनचं इक्वेशन काय असेल. म्हणजे वी हॅव टू फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ लाईन हॅव्हिंग स्लोप m and which passes through the point a x1 y1. Then the equation of the given line is to be given as that is into bracket y minus y1 bracket complete equal to m into bracket x minus x1 bracket complete, and that is called to be the slope point form or point slope form. That means let L be the line passing through the point a x1 y1. Slope is given to be m आणि या लाईनचा स्लोप आपल्याला m दिलेला आहे. म्हणजे इथं आपल्याला स्लोप आणि पॉईंट दिलेले आहेत. स्लोप दिलेला m आणि तो पॉईंट दिलेला x1 y1 असा आपल्याला पॉईंट दिलेला आहे. नाउ हियर वी आर टेकिंग अनदर एनी पॉईंट p x y ऑन द सेम लाईन. त्याच लाईनवरती आणखी एक पॉईंट आपण घेतलेला आहे p. ओके, लेट अस टेक p x y be any another point on the line other than a. Then we know that P and A both points are lies on the same line. Okay, and if any two points are given on the line, then we know that the slope of the line by the formula we are already discussed in the last lecture. That is yes, and therefore then the slope of the line L is to be given as that is m equal to y1 upon x2 minus x1. By the formula we can find out the slope. Here in that case, here our x2 y2 is xy and x1 y1 is point A. Then we have to use this formula, that is y2 minus y1. Here y2 is y, therefore y minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 is our here x. Therefore we can get m equal to y minus y1 upon x minus x1. Now take the only cross multiplication here, that is m upon 1 equal to y minus y1 upon x minus 1, and therefore the equation of the line L is to be written in the form of a, that is y minus y1 equal to m into bracket x minus x1, only taking the cross multiply. And this is the required equation of the slope point form which is to be given, that is y minus y1 equal to m into bracket x minus x1. This is the proof of the given slope point form. Do you understand, everybody? Now here we are taking another note, very important note or remark. If the line passing through the origin, the point a x1 y1 are not x1 y1, instead of x1 y1, if you have to given the given line passing through the origin, then what is the equation? The slope of the given line is m and the given line passing through the origin. Then we have to substitute here in the given equation, that is y1 equal to 0, x1 is also equal to 0, and therefore the equation become, that is yes, y minus 0 equal to m into bracket x minus 0, and therefore we can get, that is y equal to mx. That is the equation of the line which are passing through the origin and having the slope is m. Okay, that means here when you have to given any line passing through point P x1 y1 and slope m, then we have to use this formula, y minus y1 equal to m into bracket x minus x1. That is a very important formula. This formula have to be used in a lot of examples. Therefore, that is formula very important formula. Also, if the line which are passing through the origin and having slope m is to be given as y equal to mx. Okay, these are the first form of the equation of a line, that is a slope point form or point slope form. Okay, now we have to introduce here the second form of the equation of a line, that is a slope intercept form. Here also in the given title we have to given slope and intercept. There are two types of intercept, that is x intercept and y intercept. We have given that x intercept taken to be a point to taken to be a and y intercept is b. Then here a x intercept a, y intercept b. Now here we have to given, if the given line having slope is given, slope is m, and we have to given the y intercept of the given line, then how to find out the equation of the line? Okay, that is the equation of a line having slope m and which makes intercept c on the y-axis is to be given as, the equation of the slope intercept form is to be y equal to mx plus c. That is the second form of the equation of the line. Here is also we have discussed the proof of this equation. Okay, first let's take the same again here in the figure. Yes, here we have to take a line L with a line with slope m and which makes y-intercept c. Here in that case, we have, if you have to look at the line, then this line which are intersected to y-axis at the point B having the coordinate is 0, c. That is the coordinate, and therefore here the y-intercept is to be given, that is the c is our intercept. Okay, the given line also intercept also intersect to x-axis, but that point is not given. Only we have to given, that is the point which are where the line is intersect to y-axis having the y-intercept is c, and also the slope of the given line is m. Then again in that case also we have taken another any point on the line, that is p x comma y, that is let p x y be any point on the line other than point B. Okay, now in that case also we have to use the same formula of the slope of the line, that is m equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Then we can get, yes, then the slope of the line L is to be given as, that is m equal to, here we have know that is our y2 y and that is our y1 that is c. That is our x2, that is x, and x1 is to be 0, and therefore m equal to y minus c, that is y minus c divided by x minus 0, and then only simplify, that is therefore we can get m equal to y minus c upon x. Okay, and then we have to only simplify this, x and m have to be multiplied. Then we can get y minus c equal to mx. Therefore, we can get the equation of the line which are in the form of simplifying this equation. We can get the equation of the line, that is y equal to mx plus c. When you have to given slope of the given line and also y-intercept. Now we have to discussing here the third form of the equation of the line, and that is nothing but the 2-point form. Here is also in the given title we have to given 2 points. That means the line where on the given line we have to given 2 points instead of slope and point. Here we have to given 2 points on the given line. Then how to find out this? That is the equation of the line. Let us take the equation of the line which passes through 2 points, that is a x1 y1 and b x2 y2. then the equation of the line is to be given as, the equation is as, that is x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1. This is the third form of the equation of the line. That also to be written as in the form of also, that is x minus x1 upon y minus y1 equal to x2 minus x1 upon y2 minus y1. या स्वरूपामध्ये जो तो आपल्याला व्यक्त करता येणार आहे. या दोन्ही फॉर्ममध्ये तुम्ही तो व्यक्त करू शकता किंवा लिहू शकता. आता इथेही आपल्याला हा जो फॉर्म्युला दिला आहे त्याची प्रूफ आपल्याला सेम प्रोसेसने आपल्याला पाहायची आहे. नाउ लेट अस टेक हियर टू पॉइंट्स, दॅट इज a x1 y1 अँड b x2 y2. ओके, म्हणजे इथं आपल्याला या लाईनवरचे दोन पॉईंट दिलेले आहेत, ए आणि बी दिलेले आहे. आता या पॉईंट व्यतिरिक्त आपण आणखी एक पॉईंट घेतलेला आहे त्या लाईनवरचा पी एक्स कॉमा वाय, दॅट मीन पी एक्स वाय बी द अनादर पॉईंट other than a and b on the given line. Now we know that is the point a and p both are lies on the same line. Therefore we know that if the 2 points are lying on the same line, then by the slope of the given line that have to be found out by the same formula, and therefore the slope of the line L is to be given as, yes, again that is y minus y1 upon x minus x1. That is the slope of the line N, where a and p have to be considered. Okay, now again that equation I have taken to be as equation number 1. Also point a and b both are lies on the same line, that is L, and therefore slope of the line L or slope of the line AB have to be given in the form of, again here we have to apply the same formula, that is here we can get, yes, that is slope of line is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, because we have to consider here a and b are 2 points on the given line. Then here is also y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, that is the slope of the line. That is equation number 2. And therefore from equation 1 and 2, the slope of the line L is to be given in the equation y minus y1 upon x minus x1, and in the equation second, slope of the line is given to be y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. And therefore from equation 1 and 2, if the left hands are same, then right hand is also same, and therefore you can get, that is y minus y1 upon x minus x1 equal to, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Okay, and that is the equation of the 2-point form. Okay, that is the equation of the 2-point form. That form also to be written as, if you have to take y2 minus y1 taken in the left hand side in the denominator, and x minus x1 to be taken in the right hand side in the numerator, then we can get the equation is also to be written in the form of, yes, that is x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1, and that is the third form of the equation of the line. म्हणजे जर आपल्याला दिलेल्या लाईनवरचे कोणते दोन बिंदू दिलेले असतील की ज्यांचे कोऑर्डिनेट x1 y1 x2 y2 असे असतील, तर अशा वेळा त्या लाईनचे जे इक्वेशन आहे तो आपल्याला या फॉर्म्युल्याच्या सहाय्याने आपल्याला काढता येणार आहे. दॅट इज x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1. या दोन्हीपैकी कुठलाही फॉर्म तुम्ही या ठिकाणी वापरू शकता. दिस इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन विच आर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 2-point फॉर्म. याबद्दल आपल्याला तिसरा फॉर्म आपण या ठिकाणी पाहिलेला आहे. ओके, नाउ लेट अस टेक द फोर्थ फॉर्म ऑफ द equation of the line, that is double intercept form. Here in the given title we have to given double intercept. That means if the given line having x intercept and y intercept both are given, then how to find out the equation of the line. म्हणजे जर आपल्याला इथं एखाद्या लाईनचा एक्स इंटरसेप्ट दिलेला आहे, म्हणजे जिथं एक्स अक्षाला छेदते तो बिंदूही दिलेला आहे, आणि वाय इंटरसेप्ट दिलेला आहे म्हणजे जिथं वाय अक्षाला ती रेषा छेदते तोही बिंदू दिला असेल, तर तेव्हा त्या लाईनचं इक्वेशन काय असतं ते आपल्याला या ठिकाणी पाहायचं आहे. दॅट इज डबल इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म. द इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन विच इज मेक्स नॉन झिरो इंटरसेप्ट, दॅट इज ए अँड बी, दॅट इज एक्स इंटरसेप्ट इज ए अँड वाय इंटरसेप्ट बी ऑन द कोऑर्डिनेट ॲक्सिस, then that equation is to be given in the form of a, that is x upon a plus y upon b equal to 1. That is the fourth form of the equation of the line, which is called again double intercept form. Now let us take proof of the same formula here. Let us take here in the given figure, the given line intercept x at the point A, that is a comma 0, and y axis at the point B into bracket 0 comma B. Okay. Same formula, same method have to be applied here. Let A be the x-intercept and B be the y-intercept of line L. Line L meets the x-axis in the point A comma 0 and y-axis in B into bracket 0 comma B. Okay. Now let us take another any point P, X, Y which are on the given line other than A and B. Also slope of AB or slope of line L all are same, and therefore slope of line L is to be given as again by the formula of slope, that is AP. Here you have to apply the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that is y minus 0 upon x minus a. Okay, that is the slope of a line AP. Equal to y minus 0, that is y upon x minus a. That is the slope of line AP, which is nothing but the slope of line A. Now also slope of the line L, which is to be given as the slope of line AB, because AB and line L are on the same line, and therefore we know that by the again formula of slope, that is slope of AB is to be given as A, that is 0 minus B upon A minus 0, and therefore slope of AB is to be given B minus 0 upon 0 minus A equal to, that is minus B upon A. Okay, that is the slope of line L, slope of line AB, and this is the slope of line AP. Because these two lines are same one, therefore slope of the given line is also same one, and therefore from 1 and 2 we can get here is also that is y upon x minus a equal to that is minus b upon a. Here is also we have to solve this equation, then we can get, that is y into a, cross multiplication, that is y into a, that is ay equal to minus bx plus ab. Okay, now divide whole equation by AB, then we can get the equation, that is x upon a plus y upon b equal to 1, and that is our standard form of the double intercept form. That is the equation of the given line. म्हणजे जर आपल्याला एखादी लाइन जी y इंटरसेप्ट तिचा b आहे, x इंटरसेप्ट a आहे, अशा वेळा तिचं इक्वेशन जे आहे ते काय असणार आहे, x upon a plus y upon b equal to 1. And this is the equation of the double intercept form equation of the line. That is the fourth form of the equation of the line. Okay. Now the next form or last form of the equation of the straight line, that is the normal form. What is the normal form? Let L be a line and segment ON be the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the line. Here we have to give one, that is our line L, that is our line L, which and which makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay, now segment ON be the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the line. इथं आपल्याला ON हा काय टाकलेला आपण या लाइन वरती टाकलेला परपेंडिकुलर आहे, जो ओरिजिन मधून घेतलेला आहे, म्हणून त्याला आपण काय म्हणलेला आहे, नॉर्मल म्हणलेला आहे. द लाइन विच इज परपेंडिकुलर फ्रॉम ओरिजिन विच इज कॉल्ड ऑलवेज नॉर्मल, and therefore that is nothing but the normal. आता ही ON आपल्याला काय दिलेला आहे, नॉर्मल दिलेला आहे. नाउ if ON equal to P, that is the distance of O to N, that is ON equal to P, and ray ON makes angle alpha with the positive direction of x-axis. या ON न या positive x-axis जो केलेला angle आहे तो किती आहे, be given alpha. Then the equation of that line which is perpendicular to ON is to be given as, yes, that is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p, where p is always positive, which is greater than 0. Now let us take here also the proof of the given formula is also. Okay. Yes, here is also from figure we observe that is n having the coordinate is, because here that ON makes an angle alpha with the positive direction of x-axis and having the distance from O to N is P. And then we know that any point in the plane, if any line makes an angle with the positive direction of x-axis, then the coordinates of that point is in the form of that is r cos theta, r sin theta. Here we have to given r is our P and theta is given to be alpha, and therefore the coordinate of point N are to be given P cos alpha, P sin alpha. That is the coordinate of the point N. Okay. Now also therefore slope of ON, because here we know that the point on the given line, that is the point P cos alpha, P sin alpha, and the second point is to be given, that is O, having the coordinate is 0, 0. Therefore we have to given 2 points on the given line. Then we can find the slope of ON is by the formula of slope, that is P sin alpha minus 0 divided by P cos alpha minus 0. आणि इथं आपल्याला जो कोऑर्डिनेट आहे P cos alpha minus P sin alpha, y2 आपला काय आहे इथं P sin alpha आणि y1 काय असणार आहे इथं 0, x1 काय असणार आहे P cos alpha, x2 काय असणार आहे P cos alpha and x1 काय असणार आहे 0. And therefore by the formula x2 minus x1, that is P sin alpha minus 0 divided by that is P cos alpha minus 0, and having the value is to be given, that is tan alpha, because P become cancel, sin alpha upon cos alpha equal to tan alpha. That means the slope of ON is to be given as, that is tan alpha. Do you understand everybody? Okay. Now as QN is perpendicular to line N, here we have to given ON is perpendicular to line L. Then we know that the slope of, if the two lines are perpendicular, then always the product of their slopes is equal to -1. That means the slope of one line is to be found out by taking the negative reciprocal of the second slope of the line. म्हणजे एकाचा जर स्लोप आपल्याला दिला असेल, दुसऱ्याचा शोधायचा असेल, तर पहिल्याचा निगेटिव्ह रेसिप्रोकल आपण घेतला तर दुसऱ्याचा स्लोप आपल्याला मिळणार आहे. म्हणजे इथं ज्या अर्थी ON ही लाईन या लाईनला परपेंडिक्युलर आहे, म्हणजे जर ON चा आपल्याला स्लोप मिळाला आहे, दॅट इज टॅन अल्फा, देन वी कॅन फाइंड द स्लोप ऑफ द लाईन A, and that is nothing but the negative reciprocal. इथं टॅन अल्फा आहे, म्हणजे त्याचा निगेटिव्ह रेसिप्रोकल असणार आहे -1 upon tan alpha. Okay, and therefore 1 upon tan alpha, that is nothing but the cot alpha, and therefore slope of a line is to be given as, that is minus cot alpha. म्हणजे ON चा स्लोप आपल्याला tan alpha मिळाला, तर त्याला परपेंडिक्युलर असणारी जी लाईन आहे तिचा स्लोप आपल्याला काय मिळालेला आहे, मायनस कॉट अल्फा असा आपल्याला त्याचा स्लोप मिळालेला आहे. आता म्हणजे थोडक्यात आपल्याला या लाईनवरचा पॉईंट मिळालेला आहे N, त्याचे कोऑर्डिनेट आपल्याला दिलेले आहेत P cos अल्फा P sin अल्फा. त्याच वेळा तिचा आपल्याला स्लोप पण मिळाला, काय मिळाला, मायनस कॉट अल्फा. मायनस कॉट अल्फा मीन्स मायनस कॉस अल्फा अपॉन sin alpha. Okay, and therefore by using slope point form, because we know that we have to discuss the first form, the slope point form of point slope form. If you have to given slope of the line and any point on the given line, then we can find the equation of the line. And therefore, yes, the given line passes through P cos alpha, P sin alpha, and having slope is tan alpha. Then by the point slope form we can get the equation of the line L is to be given as, that is y minus y1 equal to m into bracket x minus x1. Here our y1 is to be given P sin alpha equal to slope m is to be given, that is minus cot alpha. Cot alpha means that is minus cos alpha divided by sin alpha into bracket x minus x1. Here you have to be given, x1 is to be given P cos alpha, that is our x1, and therefore we can get, that is y minus P sin alpha equal to minus cos alpha upon sin alpha into bracket x minus P cos alpha. only take the cross multiplication. That means here sin alpha have to be multiplied to yes, that is the on left hand side. Then we can get the next step, that is y into sin alpha minus p into sin alpha, that is sin square alpha, equal to, here is also we have to take the multiplication here, that is y sin alpha minus pi sin alpha. Also we have to take this, that is minus x cos alpha, minus become plus p into cos alpha into cos, that is cos square alpha, that is cos square p cos square alpha. Okay, now only simplifying this, we know that is p sin square alpha are taken to be in the right hand side and minus x cos alpha taken in the left hand side, that is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p. P and p are taken to be common one into bracket, minus are taken in the right hand side become positive, that is sin square alpha plus cos square alpha. We know that sin square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1, and therefore we can get, that is, hence the equation of the line is to be given as that is x cos alpha plus sin alpha equal to p, where p is positive. This is the equation of the straight line or equation of the line which are in the form of normal form. ओके, म्हणजे जर आम्हाला एखादी लाईन अशी दिलेली आहे की जी ओरिजिन पासून p एवढ्या अंतरावर आहे, अशा वेळेला जी नॉर्मल घेतलेली आपण, जी परपेंडिक्युलर आहे, तिनं जर पॉझिटिव्ह एक्स ॲक्सिस केलेला कोण जर अल्फा असेल, तर तेव्हा आपल्या या दिलेल्या लाईनचे जे इक्वेशन आहे ते काय असणार आहे, एक्स कॉस अल्फा प्लस वाय साइन अल्फा इक्वल टू p, and that is called to be a normal form. 5 various important standard form of the equation of the line. First form, that is slope point form. Second, slope intercept form. Third one, 2-point form. Fourth one, double intersection form. And fifth one, that is the normal form. These are very important 5 forms, various forms of the equation of the line. We have to use these various forms in the given example. तुम्हाला दिलेल्या एक्झाम्पलमध्ये काय दिलेलं आहे, मग स्लोप दिलेला आहे, पॉईंट दिलेला आहे का, 2 पॉईंट दिलेले आहेत का, एक्स इंटरेस्ट दिलेला आहे का, वाय इंटरेस्ट दिलेला आहे, काय जे दिलेलं आहे त्यानुसार आपल्याला योग्य तो फॉर्म वापरून, इक्वेशनचा योग्य तो फॉर्म वापरून आपल्याला त्या लाईनचे इक्वेशन आपल्याला काढता येणार आहे. ओके, दिस इज द व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट कन्सेप्ट ऑफ दी स्ट्रेट लाईन इक्वेशनचा अतिशय महत्त्वाचा आणखी एक फॉर्म आपण बघणार आहोत. आता हे जे आपण 5 फॉर्म वेगळे पाहिलेले आहेत, बरोबर आहे का, स्लोप पॉईंट फॉर्म आहे, डबल इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म आहे, और 2-पॉईंट फॉर्म आहे, स्लोप पॉईंट फॉर्म आहे, हे जे वेगळे 5 फॉर्म आहेत, या सर्व फॉर्मना आपण एकत्रितपणे करून त्याचा एक जनरल फॉर्म आपण तयार केला जातो. आणि या जनरल फॉर्ममध्ये तुम्ही हे सगळे जे फॉर्म दिलेले आहेत ते सगळे तुम्ही कन्वर्ट करू शकता, किंवा जनरल फॉर्मचं रूपांतर या सगळ्या फॉर्ममध्ये तुम्ही कन्वर्जन करू शकता. असा फॉर्म आपण या ठिकाणी मिळवणार आहोत, आणि दॅट इज, त्यालाच आपण काय म्हटलेलं आहे, जनरल फॉर्म ऑफ इक्वेशन ऑफ अ लाईन. वी कॅन राईट इक्वेशन ऑफ एव्हरी लाईन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एक्स प्लस बी वाय प्लस सी इक्वल टू 0. दॅट मीन्स ऑल द 5 फॉर्म्स विच आर टू बी ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड, that all the forms have to be converted or write in this form, that is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are constant. This form of equation of line is called to be the general form of equation of line. त्यावेळा if the given equation in the form of general form, that is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then in that case slope of the line x plus by plus c equal to 0 is to be given as minus a upon b. Directly we can find out the slope of the given line. इथं आपल्याला y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 वगैरे फॉर्म्युला काही त्याच्यावरूनच काढलेला आहे आपण, बरोबर आहे का. आणि इथं हा फॉर्म्युला म्हणजे इथं आपण दिलेल्या एक्स प्लस बी वाय प्लस सी इक्वल टू 0 या फॉर्म्युलामध्ये ए ची किंमत पहिल्यांदा काढा, बी ची किंमत काढा, सी ची किंमत काढा, आणि या किमती मिळाल्यानंतर मग फक्त काय करा, या पहिल्यांदा मायनस ए अपॉन बी ची किंमत काढा, आणि ही जी किंमत तुम्हाला येणार आहे ही किंमत म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, that value is nothing but the slope of the line. Second one, that is the x intercept of the given line. जिथं ही लाईन आमची x अक्षाला छेदणार आहे त्याचा जो x इंटरसेप्ट मिळणार आहे तो काय मिळणार आहे, that have to be found out, that is minus c upon a. तो आपल्याला कोणत्या फॉर्म्युला मिळणार आहे, इथं सीची किंमत माहिती आहे, एची किंमत माहिती आहे, ती किंमत टाकायची याच्यामध्ये आणि मग मायनस सी अपॉन ए ही जी किंमत येणार आहे ती अर्थात आपल्याला एक्स इंटरसेप्ट आपल्याला असणार आहे. अर्थातच आमचा डिनॉमिनेटर ए 0 असता कामा नाही. अँड लास्ट वन दॅट इज द वाय इंटरसेप्ट ऑफ द गिवन लाईन इज टू बी गिवन ॲज बाय द फॉर्म्युला मायनस सी अपॉन बी वेअर बी इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0. आणि त्याचा वाय इंटरसेप्ट जो आपल्याला मिळणार आहे, जिथं ती लाईन वाय अक्षाला छेदते त्याचा जो वाय इंटरसेप्ट मिळणार आहे तो काय मिळणार आहे, अर्थातच या फॉर्म्युल्याचा मिळणार आहे, दॅट इज मायनस सी अपॉन बी. म्हणजे जर आपल्याला या जनरल फॉर्ममध्ये इक्वेशन कुठलं दिलं असेल 5x + 3y + 9 = 0 असं दिलं असेल तर इथं a = 5 मिळाला, b = 3 मिळाला, c = 9 मिळाला. आणि मग या ए बी सीच्या ज्या किमती आहेत त्या तुम्ही फक्त याच्यामध्ये सबस्टिट्यूट करा. मायनस ए अपॉन बी म्हणजे मायनस 5/3 दॅट इज द स्लोप ऑफ द लाईन. एक्स इंटरसेप्ट काय होणार आहे, मायनस 9/5 येणार आहे आणि वाय इंटरसेप्ट काय होणार आहे, मायनस 9/3 येणार आहे. लक्षात. तर या पण त्याचा एक्स इंटरसेप्ट, वाय इंटरसेप्ट आणि स्लोप ऑफ द लाईन आपल्याला मिळणार आहे. आता त्याच्यावरचे आणखी काही महत्त्वाचे रिमार्क आपल्याला दिले आहेत बघा. इफ ए = 0 इन दॅट केस म्हणजे जे आपल्याला जनरल इक्वेशन दिलेलं आहे त्याच्यामध्ये जर आपल्याला एची किंमत जर 0 असेल तर अर्थाचं इक्वेशन काय असणार आहे, by + c = 0 and that line is definitely parallel to x-axis because the line which are in the form of by + c = 0, that means y = -c upon b and therefore that line is parallel to x-axis and it does not make intercept on the x-axis. तेव्हा मात्र ही जी लाईन आहे ती x अक्षाला छेदणारच नाही, त्यामुळे त्याचा एक्स इंटरसेप्ट मिळण्याचा प्रश्नच येणार नाही. सेम केस सेकंड दॅट इज इफ b = 0 then the line is parallel to the y-axis, it does not make intercept on the y-axis. ते जर b = 0 असेल तेव्हा काय होणार आहे, x + c = 0 म्हणजे इथं काय मिळेल आपल्याला, दॅट इज x = -c अपॉन a मिळणार आहे आणि अशा केसमध्ये आपल्याला ती y अक्षाला ती पॅरलल असणार आहे त्यामुळे त्याचा y इंटरसेप्ट मिळणार नाही. आणि शेवटचा तिसरा पॉईंट दॅट इज पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ लाईन. The coordinates of the point of intersection of two intersecting line can be obtained by solving their equations simultaneously. आणि अशा ज्या दोन इंटरसेक्टिंग लाईन जर आपल्याला प्लेनमध्ये दिली असतील त्यांचा पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन आपल्याला घ्यायचा असेल तर आपल्याला येतं 10वीला ऑलरेडी आपल्याला झालेला आहे ग्राफिकल मेथड, बरोबर आहे का. तर ती ग्राफिकल मेथडच्या ज्या सहाय्याने जसं आपण सोडवतो तसंच आपल्याला ती दोन इक्वेशन सायमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन जी वेगळे फॉर्म आपण बघितलेले आहे त्या वेगळ्या फॉर्मच्या सहाय्याने आपल्याला काय करता येणार आहे, ती सायमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन सॉल्व्ह करा आणि त्याद्वारे त्याचा पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन आपल्याला काढता येणार आहे. दॅट मीन द कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ द पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ एनी टू लाईन इंटरसेक्टिंग लाईन कॅन बी ऑब्टेन बाय सॉल्विंग दीज टू इक्वेशन्स ऑफ द लाईन ऑर इक्वेशन सायमल्टेनियसली. त्याचं सायमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन आपण सोडवण्याच्या ज्या वेगळ्या पद्धती आहेत, मग क्रॅमर्स रूल असेल किंवा वन व्हेरिएबल डिलीट करून आपण करतो त्यानुसार असेल, याच्या सहाय्याने आपल्याला काय करता येणार, त्याची एक्स आणि वायचा म्हणजेच पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन आपल्याला काढता येणार आहे. तर याबद्दल जनरल इक्वेशन आपल्याला दिले असतील तर या काही महत्त्वाच्या, त्याचा स्लोप कसा काढायचा, एक्स इंटरसेप्ट कसा काढायचा, वाय इंटरसेप्ट कसा काढायचा तो आपल्याला महत्त्वाचा आहे. आणि त्याच वेळा त्या दोन लाईन जर जनरल फॉर्ममध्ये दिल्या असेल तर त्याचा पॉईंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन ती दोन इक्वेशन सॉल्व्ह करून आपल्याला काढता आला पाहिजे. लक्षात. तर अशा या पद्धतीनं या स्ट्रेट लाईनमधला अतिशय महत्त्वाचा भाग आपण आज पाहिलेला आहे, दॅट इज द standard form of equation of the line. There are main 5 forms of the equation of the line and these 5 forms are to be taken in the single form, that is the general form. Okay, तर असे 6 फॉर्म आपण लक्षात ठेवला पाहिजे की आपल्याला माहिती असलं पाहिजे त्या आधारे त्या लाईनचं इक्वेशन आपल्याला काढता आलं पाहिजे. ओके, these are the various forms of the equation of the line. Okay, do you understand everybody? Okay, thank you.